Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And it's the Warriors to start out. Pass to Curry. Here's Thompson. Outside Mullen. Now Chamberlain. Backs him down. Unloads. Makes the most of the high percentage shot. And the Spurs with possession. Parker outside. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. On defense, San Antonio. Pass to Thompson. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Duncan. Here's San Antonio now. Now here's Gruden. Duncan with it. Backs him down. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Outside Curry. Pass to Mullen. 6 on the shot clock. And it's good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Parker. Now here's Leonard. Here's Robinson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's Curry. They set the screen. Kicks it out to Mullen. Back to Curry. Lock at 6. Fires from deep. And the shot is good.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Pass to Robinson. Robinson left side. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And here is Parker. Knocked loose. And here they come. Thompson outside. Kicks it out to Mullen. Shoots the three. And he gets it to go. 5 points in the game.
His eyes were wide open there, guys. Excellent vision to see they had an open shot outside and get it there.
Parker outside. Pass to Leonard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Gruden. Shoots from the corner. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. There's the pick. Thompson left side. And a miss there on the triple. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Leonard with the ball. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Gervin with it. Fires it up. Gervin outside. San Antonio again missing. Outside Curry. Here's Barry. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Outside Leonard. Pass to Robinson. Chamberlain on him. Knocks it loose. No good again that time. So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Thompson outside. They set the pick. And here is Curry from downtown. That's good. 6 points for him.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Pass to Parker. Six to shoot. Shot on the wing. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Golden State with it. They lead by 11. Here's Barry. Another three for Golden State.
Great outside shooting fueling this line.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. Here's Leonard. And here is Robinson. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in back.
And here comes Curry. He has 6. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Here's Parker, looking for his first basket still in this one. Leonard, pass to Parker. Now here is Robinson, 5 to shoot, and that one's good.
Picture perfect with the turnaround. There's no stopping that shot.
And so it's Golden State with it. Now Thompson fires the three. Thompson misses.
Fellas, that's exactly the job the big guy has to do for him. Contest every rebound.
Tipped away. Duncan with it. Now here's Duncan. Shot clock at 6. Parker outside. Pass to Gervin. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. And here's Golden State. 9-point game. Outside Curry. Gervin outside. Gervin right side. Parker outside. Leonard. Left side Gervin. 6 to shoot. Pass to Parker. Shot, high post. Warriors with the rebound.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grip.
Here's Barry. The shot's good from Mullen. San Antonio with the ball. They trail by 11. Parker outside. Gervin. There's a screen. Pass to Leonard. It's hauled in by Barry.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room. I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. Here comes Avery Johnson. Pass to Elliott. Back to Johnson. Here is Elliott. 6 on the shot clock. Now Hardaway. Green with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Offensive rebound. Thurman. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Green. Clock at 6. Now here's Hardaway. And another basket for Golden State.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Here's Johnson. Aldridge. Now here is Aldridge. And blocked. Outside Durant. Fires from the corner. Right side Durant. San Antonio with the ball. It's a 13-point game. Johnson outside. Pass to Aldridge. Gilmore. Gilmore. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Here's Hardaway. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Pass to Johnson. Johnson right side. Here is Elliott. Boom. Those 3 pointers off the mark. And here is Durant. Right side Durant. A 3-pointer is right on target.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
Johnson outside. There's the pick. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
And here is Davis. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Green. Pass to Davis. The 3. Another 3 for Golden State. Johnson with it. Here is Elliott. Back to Johnson. To the inside. Boom. And the layup's good off the glass. And here is Hardaway. Outside, Davis. Back to Hardaway. Outside, Davis. Off target from outside. Boom. Pass to Elliott. Backing down. Johnson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Warriors ahead. And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And a very convincing performance here from the Warriors so far. Here's Johnson. Pass to Aldridge. Defended by Durant. Boom. And the lead is down inside single digits. 5 points in the game.
And he is a persistent defender too, Steve. I mean, even if he gets caught behind on the break, he'll bust his behind to get back into the play and maybe come up with a block at the last second.
Now Johnson. Back to Aldridge. Defended by Durant. Here's Green. No good. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Outside Durant. Pass to Davis. This one for 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Ori. Johnson outside. Now Aldridge. Davis is on it. The jump hook. In deep. Aldridge drops it in.
He really made that mismatch pay off. A defender giving up that much size isn't going to be able to put up much resistance near the basket.
Here's Durant. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 5 points in the game. And here we go with Avery Johnson. Pass to Ori. From outside the arc. Shot's good.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Richmond outside. And it comes off the front of the rim.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Ori. Davis is there. 6 to shoot. Boom. Another shot. LaMarcus Aldridge again.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Davis with it. From 10 feet out, here's Iguodala. Ori with the rebound. And he gets the bucket.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
San Antonio calls timeout. And the Spurs making a change here. And so it's San Antonio with it. Trailing here by 8. Parker left side. Here's Duncan. Warriors with the rebound.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Chamberlain with the basket. So it's San Antonio now. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Green. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Here's Curry. Right side Curry. Pass to Richmond. Iguodala outside. Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. Now here's Mullen. Shoots from the line. And that one's good. He's got 9.
Well, he doesn't waste too many of those chances close to the basket.
Now Parker. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Backing him down is Duncan. That one goes. Counter. Now Curry. He's got 6. Releases. Great look there, but off target. Leonard with the ball. It's a 10-point game. And that one's good. Parker. And here we go with Andre Iguodala. They set the pick. Pass to Mullen. Back to Iguodala. Now Mullen. Shot clock at 5. Right side Mullen. That's good. He has 6. Here's Parker. Back to Leonard. Here's Green. Green, no luck. Now here's Mullen. And here's Curry. Here's Richmond. A three-pointer, no good. Green with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. That's good. The Warriors leading. Outside Curry. From the high post, he drills it.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Pass to Ori. Here's Leonard. And here's Duncan. The shot. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
Chris Mullen, and that's good. 12 points for him.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Back to Duncan. Parker outside. Pass to Duncan. It's stolen by Curry. Outside Mullen. Iguodala. Richmond left side. Curry with it. Back to Richmond. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Mullen from deep. Cannot hit.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Now here's Parker. Now Parker. Pass to Duncan. Chamberlain on him. From 6 away. Duncan with the bucket. He's got 6. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. Now here's Richmond. Back to Curry. Shot is off. And here is Green. Pass to Parker. Outside Leonard. Here's Ori. Here's Ori. Offline with his 3. Now Curry. Now Richmond. Here is Richmond. It's stolen by Green. Parker outside. Back to Green. Parker outside. Pass to Ori. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. 6 points for him.
Boy, he's really doing a nice job taking advantage of what the defense is giving.
Timeout called the Warriors. The Spurs making a switch here. Here's Curry. 8 points for him. And Robinson comes to help for 3. And Klay Thompson hits from deep.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Now here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. Down low. Robinson. And the powerful one-handed slam. Here's Curry. Chamberlain with it. Chamberlain with it. The turnaround. That's good. He's got 8.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Pass to Gervin. Outside Leonard. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Mullen. Now here's Curry. Here's Barry. Up top, Chamberlain. 8 points for him. Here's Barry. Releases from 15. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Spurs making a switch here. Now here's Parker. Pass to Elliott. Left side, Gervin. Left side, Gervin. Clock at 6. It's good from about 19 feet. 5 points in the game. Now Hardaway. Here's the screen. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Back to Parker. And he makes good on the layup.
He's really starting to ramp it up now, getting involved in the offense here after being held without a point in the first.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Barry. Back to Hardaway. Here's Barry. 5 on the clock. And it's good. Through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is what this team is all about here. I mean, they're forcing their way inside, just bulldozing themselves into the paint area, and they're having a lot of success.
To Elliott from the arc, and again it's the Spurs from deep. Throws it from deep. Shot is off, and that concludes the first half. Warriors ahead. Second half just about to get going here. Chris Mullin has been sensational. San Antonio trailing here. Parker with it. Outside Robinson. Backs in. Got a piece of it. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. Here's Barry. Pass to Thompson. Outside Mullin. And here's Chamberlain. Back to Mullin. An absolute pound from three-point range. 15 points in the game. Here's San Antonio now. A 12-point game. Gervin outside. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Pass to Leonard. The good-looking shot from the wing.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Now Curry. 8 points for him. Thompson with the lead pass. And Chamberlain gets it to go.
That's outstanding hang-time improvisation right there.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. And here is Parker. He's got 6. And it's San Antonio with another. Here's Thompson. Duncan brings the double team. The 3. Back to Thompson. Here's Barry. Chamberlain backing down. Barry. It's good from long range. 11 points in the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
Parker outside. Stolen by Thompson. Gervin pulls it in. And the Spurs with possession. Trailing by 13. And Leonard gets it to go.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Thompson outside. Back to Curry. David Robinson with the rebound. Now Parker. 8 points for him. They set the pick. Pass to Gervin. Gervin right side. Back to Parker. Now here's Leonard. And here's Duncan. Here's Parker. Just 5 on the clock. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. He's got 10.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now here's Curry. He's got 8. Thompson outside. Poked loose. And they're running. Pass to Parker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Another bucket in the paint. That's something they just have not been able to stop today.
Outside Curry. Takes a three. Good. Parker with it. He's got 12. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Robinson left side. Parker outside. Back to Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Duncan. Good. He's got 8.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Thompson outside. Here's Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
I don't think we can talk about him without also mentioning his tendency to just erupt and string together a bunch of baskets in a row in a real short period of time.
Back to Leonard. Pass to Gervin. Jacks up a 3. Warriors with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Now, here's Thompson. Barely. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now Thompson. Timeout called the Warriors. The Spurs making a switch here. Outside, Davis. Back to Mullen. Pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Mullen. Oh, good with the triple. San Antonio trailing here. And here is Johnson. Gervin outside. Back to Johnson. Fires for 3. And that is good. 8 points for him.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Thompson. There's the screen. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. So it's San Antonio now. 9-point game. Johnson outside. And here's Gervin. Kicks it out to Johnson. Boom. It's off his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. Here's Johnson. Outside Mullen. Thompson. Pass to Durant. Outside Mullen. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. 17 points in the game.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Here's Johnson. Now here's Gervin. There's a good screen. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up. The Warriors leading. Here's Thompson. He has 6. Pass to Davis. Now here's Durant. Back to Davis. For the 3. It's rebounded by Leonard. Gervin with it. He's got 7. Left side, Gervin. Bowen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Now here is Davis. There's a screen. Makes the lead pass. The layup off target. Thurman. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
Guys, he's actually indefatigable. He never gives in, never gives up on a play, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder. You've got to be relentless.
Gervin right side. They get it back. Outside Leonard. Gervin. Back to Leonard. No good on the 3.
You know, even against defense as tight as that, you expect him to bury those.
Here's Davis. Thurman. And there's the whistle. Thurman. That one is off. And the Spurs making a change here. And he sinks the second. Green with the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gervin. Bowen. San Antonio again missing. Now here is Davis. Pass to Durant. Tries from 7. And Davis gets it to go. He has 5.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
Here's Green. Here's the screen. Gervin right side. Gervin right side. Shot clock at 6. That's good.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Iguodala outside. Pass to Richmond. Back to Iguodala. Shoots it. And another basket for Golden State.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Here's Gervin. Ori. Shoots. Misses the wing chair.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Pass to Davis. Outside Durant. Now Iguodala. Back to Iguodala. Richmond with it. Lets the 3 fly. Green with the rebound. Pass to Gervin. And that's not going to go. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top. And we're rolling here again with the 4th quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And it's the Warriors' ball. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. There's the screen. Here's Davis. Tries again. He lays it in. Here's Parker. Pass to Aldridge. Backing down. Gervin outside. Here is Elliott. That is good. Here's Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
Pass to Elliott. Gervin with it. Now Parker. Back to Gervin. Here is Elliott. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Outside the range.
And you know, he is an extremely skilled player attacking off the dribble too. I mean, he's got a great pull-up jumper as well, Steve.
Now here's Parker. From 11 feet away. That's good.
Well, that was like a warm-up shot there, a warm-up jumper. No problem converting that one.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Davis with it. There's the pick. And the shot is good. So it's San Antonio now, down by 12. Gilmore. Gervin outside. Pass to Elliott. Clock at 6. Gervin. On the top of the key. Green with the rebound. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Now here is Hardaway. Now Parker. Gervin. Gervin right side. Pass to Elliott. Gervin outside. Here is Elliott. Gilmore. They get a hand on it. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. The Spurs making a switch here. Clark, no question who's been in control of this game.
It has been all theirs, fully in control.
Outside Hardaway. Outside Green. Hardaway. It's blocked. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And so it's Golden State with it. And here's Thompson. They set the pick. Outside Hardaway. It's hauled in by Duncan. Now Parker. Parker left side. Parker left side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Duncan. Parker. The lead now cut to single digits.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
The Warriors leading. Outside Hardaway. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam. And so it's San Antonio with it. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Elliott. There's the triple. They get it back. Out to Parker. Here is Elliott. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Here's Hardaway. Here's Mullen. Soft touch off the glass. He's got 19. And here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. Six on the shot clock. The jump hook. And it's San Antonio with another. Now here's Hardaway. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just the shot they wanted. Point blank range.
Now Parker. They set the pick. Pass to Gervin. Shot is blocked. Thompson with it. Mullen with the ball. Left side Mullen. And here is Hardaway. 6 to shoot. It's blocked.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Parker outside. Gilmore nails the baby hook. Now Thompson. Pass to Hardaway. Left side Hardaway. 7-foot shot. And that one's good. Here's Parker. Left side, Gervin. Left side, Gervin. And he swishes it right through.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Now here's Hardaway. Poked away. Parker, right side. Pass to Elliott. Gervin outside. Shot clock at 6. Thompson in the post. Outside Hardaway. Here's Chamberlain. Thompson. 6 on the shot clock. No problem knocking that one down.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
Now Parker. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 20.
Well, for one, he hasn't let him down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
And here's Thompson. Outside Mullen. Right side Mullen. Back to Hardaway. Here's the 3. Shot is off.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Pass to Parker. Parker left side. Softly drops in the 40. Timeout called the Warriors. And the Spurs making a change here. Now Curry. Leads him in there. Thompson with the bucket.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Outside Robinson. Pulls up on the elbow. Again, the Spurs good for 2. Here's Curry. Thompson. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Gervin with it. Duncan misses. Duncan burns some clock if they want to.
Yeah, and maybe buy a little oxygen while they're doing it.
Outside Curry. Thompson. Thompson outside. From past the arc. Good.
All of those three-pointers coming off his fingers have been right on the money.
Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Pass to Leonard. Takes the three. And he gets it to go.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed. They've got to get more intense.
The Warriors leading. Here's Thompson. And here is Curry. They set the screen. Outside Curry. Thompson. Duncan brings the double team. Mullen. And the Warriors tack on two more. Outside Leonard. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
And that one's good. Parker. Now here's Curry. Thompson outside. Here's Barry. Here's Barry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mullen. From deep. And another three for Golden State. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. What's your take, guys? A different look now for San Antonio. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. So we see the Warriors